Welcome to the Denim and Pearls podcast. Business casual conversation laced with pearls of wisdom. Casual, authentic, unscripted dialogue about life, work, and entrepreneurship with the perfect blend of laughter and seriousness. Pull up a chair, kick back, and lean in as we welcome your hosts, Michelle Ross and Brian Swanson.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm Brian Swanson.
I'm Dr. Michelle Moras.
And we are
Denim and Pearls. We are business casual.
with Pearls of Wisdom
From the porch.
from the... Is it back? Uh-oh. Let's see if it comes back. Hey, we're back. I'm pretty sure we're back.
I think
I don't know what it's doing. We lost internet. Everything just went haywire.
That's weird. Well, anyways, let's just assume we're back.
We're back. We're assuming that. So anyway, welcome to Denim and Pearls.
I think we're on.
I think we're on too.
Yeah.
Somebody pushed the pause button. I don't know what happened.
And if we're not, someone please let, that they couldn't tell us.
Yeah, if we're not on, let us know. It's like sending an email, saying the email's down.
Yeah. So anyways, Denim and Pearls.
This is casual.
Well, that recorded. We saw that already.
We can start over.
Oh, hi. My name is Dr. Michelle Moras.
And I'm Brian Swanson.
We are Denim and Pearls. We're business casual.
With Pearls of Wisdom.
From the porch. There.
Yeah, don't forget to like and share, even though we can't get our technology straight.
I still think we brought home a gremlin from someplace.
I shot the gremlin.
But you didn't shoot the one in that.
Okay, then.
You know darn well I can keep going too.
Uh-huh.
So anyways, our topic today is cars.
Cars.
Here in my car. Dun, 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 dun.
That's right.
Okay.
I'm glad you did that because
It's the
I
only
love
way
the
to
song,
live
but on the other
in
side of it-
cars. Do, 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 do.
So what in the world are we talking about?
I don't know. What are we talking about?
We're talking about cars.
And how they relate to
Us.
Ooh, what kind of car are you?
I think cars are like pets. I said that earlier to you and you gave me the same look. Because don't you know your dog always looks like you?
Apparently I look like a Shih Tzu.
The Shih Tzu. But your car resembles a lot of who you are. I will
reflects.
preface all of this. Go out and buy a new car just because because you think your personality is different. However, if you have the means and just do that randomly, you just go right.
Well, and actually, my car does not reflect me because I have a husband that has a say in what I get.
Well, it doesn't. It's all that's practical.
Yes, that's the practical side of it.
That's the practical side because some of us look for. I mean, I don't know anybody who deserves a personality of a minivan
or a Yugo.
But oh god, the Yugos were actually kind of cool.
Or Gremlin.
Yeah, Gremlin makes sense. But a minivan doesn't really express most people's except for practicality.
But it's practicality for lots of things coming in and out and people coming in and out.
Yes, and soccer moms,
yeah.
Which we always
because I had a van for many, many years because I was the Girl Scout mom, so I had to haul people around.
The bigger the car, the more the people.
Yes.
The more the kids.
Yeah. So what kind of car are you? I don't even think you're a car.
My personality is so all over the place that I'm happy with a sports car. I would be happy with a high-end sports car, but I also don't mind a good truck.
You're partial to Mustangs.
And I am partial to Mustangs. That's the sporty side of me, I guess. Because if you look at Mustangs were initially intended to be an inexpensive sports car / family car. So my 65 falls into that suit. After that, Who knows? So you got muscle in
So
there.
what's your dream
also.
car? What's your car that you aspire? That's what you are.
I would have to say, if I stick on the Mustang, I would love a GT, a Shelby GT 500. But
What color?
well, they weren't very many colors, but typically white with the blue stripe on the hood and the roof.
Okay, I know exactly which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
And so what Brian wanted to associate is automobiles reflect your personality to a degree. And I said, well, then I'm a Bugatti.
A Bugatti. Now, if I wanted to up my standards, I mean, that's a whole different.
I'm a Bugatti. I'm not going to ever own
I
one.
mean, you can either own a Subaru or you can own a Land Rover
Well, I drive a Toyota. Why?
or an
Because
Aston Martin.
my Toyota is very practical. It's clean and it does what it needs to get done.
and it's not a piece of crap rolling up to the
Yeah.
the conference.
Yeah. And my thing is,
Besides that, we usually park in the parking lot where nobody can see us anyway. So what's it matter? I think where it really comes into play is if you're dealing with, well, it's always in play. However, if you're dealing with something where you have to visit customers and they are waiting on you to show up,
and if you're like a
a
financial
finance guy,
advisor and you come up in a
1963 Volkswagen that's rusted to the hilt.
Now, if it's like with me, like my 69 VW Bug, it is sharp and beautiful.
And it stands out.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
but you can't be.
It says more than the 19. Oh, I had one of these 1977 Toyota Corolla.
Yes. Well, and the thing is you can't be a financial advisor or an accountant and drive something that's rusty and barely moving. Or, excuse me, client, will you help me push it down the street for a little bit so I can pop the clutch and get it good? That's not good.
Been there, done that.
Yes, me too. And so that's what we were giggling about with cars, because we were driving back from a meeting this morning, and this cute little
some kind of roadster
kit car pulled up.
I'm pretty sure it was a kit car.
Yeah, and it's like, that's a cool little car. I wonder what he does.
It's kind of like a mixture between
the back end was a VW Bug.
Well, it's got the hard trunk on the back, and then it looked like the front end of possibly a Bugatti or something like that.
They meshed.
It had the looks of an MG or an MGB.
But it was cute. And that's what started this was, I wonder what he does for a living.
Right.
I'm like, he's retired.
Not just what he does for a living. It was the fact that, if you notice, he hasn't had it out very often because he's sitting in his little, right? And looks cool. It's got a fancy motor in it. You can tell that because it's newer. But he pulls up to the stoplight and he's looking around to see who's looking at him. And I know the feeling because I do that when I have the 65. You look around to see if anybody's noticing you.
Oh, and the 69 VW Bug, you drive down the street and everyone does, Slug Bug, boom. I mean, you're always watching people punch each other. And it's like, that's funny. Drive the VW Bug and everyone's punching each other. So for those of you who are not in your 40s or above, what Slug Bug is whenever a VW Bug would go around, what we did as kids was we would say Slug Bug and we would punch the nearest person to us whenever we saw a VW Bug. So that's what that is.
Kind of got rid of that. Yeah.
Well, they got rid of the bugs.
Well, they came back with them, but
and they're gone again.
They're gone again. It's just not the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't. It's part of that classic Bug look.
Yeah.
So do you drive an exotic car? Not you specifically.
You know darn well
Everybody
I don't.
Out there, do you drive an exotic car, or do you drive a sports car, or do you
why
drive an off-road?
And why? What made you choose it?
Yeah, and do you have two cars? Maybe you have, like me, you got two different personalities. I mean, I drive an Expedition, and I also have 3 Mustangs.
Oh, and we have 3 cars.
So my Expedition is practical, but in a way, the older I get, the more comfortable it is. It's crazy. I don't have to drop down on the ground or.
Well, see
try and crawl out.
What is that? We have
slide out on.
We have the VW Bug. We had the Miata. Then we have my little Honda, and then we also have the Toyota, the big Toyota. But that's the practical car.
Well, I've been through like 30 cars in my lifetime.
And
over the years,
we keep cars for years.
Well, so did I.
Note the 69 Bug.
I had a 1974 Ford Econoline E100 with God only knows how many miles on it. That was, had the back moon side. Windows, those kind of things. It was just a circle, or actually it was an oval, it wasn't a circle or a star, because there was hearts, there was all kinds of windows like that.
And see, and I'm not a big car person, so my thing is, as long as it's clean and it's practical and it gets from point A to point B, good.
Yeah, that's another thing I noticed the other day. I noticed somebody's car who, I won't say what they do or anything, but they opened up their car and I went, oh my God, it says so much about you.
Oh, it was trashed?
It was disgusting. It wasn't just trashed. It was disgusting. I mean, this went beyond. It was really funny because you even asked the question, do they live in their car? And I'm like, I don't think they could. I mean, they didn't have enough stuff in there to. They could have possibly.
So the bottom line is,
ever cleaned it since day one.
The bottom line, if you are in business for yourself, we've said this before, you are your brand. Everything you do reflects who you are in business. Just like we always say, business casual with pearls of wisdom. Everything you do at home and at work, they mesh. And even though you say you keep them separate, if you are a very messy person at home and you reflect it in your car, any person who does business with you will not trust you because of that.
Well, you also got the fact that, we deal with picking people up from the airport, different things like that. I always make sure my truck or my whatever it is I'm picking up, I try to make sure that it's clean before I go pick it up. But it also depends. I mean, do you pick up your brother or sister, or do you pick up somebody that's high maintenance?
Always keep
a celebrity of sorts, if you will.
It's just it's an image thing. And so that's what we were laughing about with the car thing, is it's an image thing. Even if you don't have your dream car that reflects you, the inside of it should reflect you. The outside should reflect you. I mean, we live in Colorado, so it's almost impossible to keep a car clean because it's always raining dust of some sort. Now, if you talk about like Sir Eric Swanson,
who's I just happened to flip over to, he's commenting.
Oh, really? He's got magnificent cars. And so when you see him with his cars, it's like, this man has his stuff together.
Right, but correct me if I'm wrong, Eric, but I believe Eric has a lot of muscle cars.
Yeah, he's a collector.
They're classic muscle cars that really reflect. I want to ride a tricycle one day. I hope he means a tricycle, not a tricycle.
Tricycle.
Yeah, a little pedal cart.
Yeah.
But correct me if I'm wrong, Eric, but I believe all your classic cars are Mustangs, or not Mustangs, but muscle cars of sorts. But they're all been redone. It's not like he owns a garage of rusted out, trying to put them back together.
No.
Oh, he wants to buy a plane. Now, what does that say about a person?
Exactly. I mean, if you don't know the story behind Sir Eric Swanson, first time I met him, he was on the phone with me and he went, this loud noise. I'm like, what's going on? He goes, a helicopter here just parked in my backyard. I've got to go. I'm like, you're getting picked up by a helicopter. So that kind of gives you an idea of who this person is. And
it does. It expresses themselves.
And it would have been different if he says, I heard, and Eric, what's going on? My jalopy just pulled up and I'm going to have to push it down the street and until it starts. Yeah. So you show a lot about yourself on what you drive and how you drive it, how you care, maintain whatever you're driving. So I don't care if you're driving the oldest car on the block, as long as you're maintaining it and keeping it nice, that reflects who you are.
Well, if you go back and look, and I can't remember the exact year, but if you look at, oh my gosh, I just had his name, Sam Walton, who started Walmart.
Yes, he drove
around a 1967 or whatever it was, 73 Chevy pickup truck, but it was immaculate.
Well, like your father-in-law, he polishes that car every day. And I'm pretty sure that's a 72 or something silly like that. But it looks well cared for. And that's the thing. It doesn't matter what you drive as long as you care for it, because in business, people look at what you do with your personal things. If you can't take care of your personal things, how are you going to take care of their personal things, their business needs?
Well, I like what Eric just responded. This is kind of interesting. If you truly want to know, I had a brand new Maserati.
Okay.
But friends commented about, who are no longer friends, commented about owning a $100,000 car. Well, you know what? I mean, just because it says Maserati on it and it's $100,000 doesn't mean it can't be, like I was saying, a GT350 Mustang or GT500 Mustang it can be worth $200 or $300 or even $500,000. So just because it says Mustang doesn't mean that it's a $3,000 beater.
Hey, my thought is somebody's complaining about your car. They don't need to be in your circle.
That is so true. I mean, they're judging you and taking their judgment to a different level in some cases.
My thing is, as long as you take care of your things, they'll take care of your things. Vice versa.
Right.
Yeah. It's a reflection thing. I mean, it's, I talk about it with communication all the time when I'm training people on stage. When you are communicating, your body language is communicating first before you speak. Your car is doing the same thing. The way
before you even get in the venue,
before you even get to the parking lot, people are watching you and evaluating how you are. So what you drive, how you drive it, and how you come out presenting is also body language. Also works for the same thing with social media. I cannot see anything that's going on that screen, so you can.
I love it. I gave into the stupid reverse peer pressure, and they are not in my circle anymore.
Good job.
I have a list of their names. Here it is.
Eric is
These are the people I will never associate with again. However, I'm gonna. No, it doesn't deserve a yeah, but in this case, I have been to events where there can be the keynote speaker, or they just happen to be somebody visiting. It says a whole lot when you drive up and we'll say, go to the website. You go, you pull up to the hotel and they don't park your car. They park your car, but they park it right there in front off to the side rather than putting it in the back in the valet parking in the garage. It says a lot about your car, number one, but it says a lot about you too. But
we saw that in Dubai. You remember all the Bugattis and things like that were parked out front?
Park the Lamborghini just off to the side so nobody can touch it or whatever. That says a lot about who you are. And also it says, especially in like Dubai, they pull it off to the side so they can get to it quicker. And all they got to do is jump in it, back it up, and there you are. So if you decide, if you're a prince or whatever, or the king, and you decide you want your car, you want it now. You don't want to wait on that valet to run to the parking area to go get your car and come back.
Now back to normal people.
Back to normal people. Hey, I remember I told you the 1977 Toyota Corolla. It had rusted floorboards in it and everything else. And when we went through water, like a rainstorm or something, I could sit there. My girlfriend used to do the thing where she used to pitter-pat her feet in the water on top of the carpet, okay? I actually had that one valet parked one time because I was with their parents and her parents valeted everything and we didn't have a choice. And I'm like, do we really want to do this? I mean, at that time it was stick shift and everything else.
What is that car? Was the Z?
Is it Z28?
It was a sweet car.
Well, the Z28 was the Camaro, I do believe.
It was really small, tiny, really low. My older sister had one of those.
Oh, the 280Z.
That car was
or 260.
Beautiful, spectacular, gorgeous. And then when you get inside, I think she had a hole in the back seat. But you could never tell from the outside. What?
He needs to take his Lexus to the car wash.
When you get a Bugatti, let me know so I can ride around in it, okay?
Just, are you going to wear a fancy dress for that? So you can get out like they do on the red carpet, step out.
No. I think I'm dressed up enough half the time. Half the time, not all the time.
But you can, it doesn't matter. We're talking high end because Eric came on board here, but it's not always high end. Sometimes it's just one, it's a matter of functionality. Two, do you drive a Tesla or any kind of an electric car? That could speak wonders to the fact that you're an environmentally friendly individual, or think you are.
Or in some cases, people bought them. People I know who bought them just because it was the newest tech thing out.
Yeah, I mean, I know one guy that I look at him and I go, yeah, I don't see environmentalist in this guy, but he drives a Tesla. But he bought it because it was one of the newest things out. It was cool and it saved on gas. I mean, that's where it becomes practical.
Yeah, it's a practical part of it. We were just curious about what you drive and why you drive it, and do you upkeep it? Because that's huge.
Eric says, "Aren't we all high end?"
Well,
I think we are.
I know
We
I am.
all are. It's just a matter of whether we have the cash to buy what.
Well,
you know.
well, it actually depends on what you consider high. There is a mental state of what is expensive and what isn't. For what I would think is high end is not what Princess would consider high end. Things like that. And you just everyone's at their own level. And again, we're going to go right back to what we always go back to. It's all perspective. It's all through what lens a person looks at life at. And for some people, like I went out to a car dealership and just bought it on the spot. I just went out and bought it. And they're like, "You did what?" To some people, that just doing that alone was a crazy thing to do.
I don't know what Eric's intent was on this comment, but he says, "And Princess or sold Princess Eric." But it makes me think of those cars that come out, and when you look at them, you see a woman's car.
Yes.
And then you see a guy driving it. So what I'm thinking of, I'm going to go back in time here. There was the Berlinetta.
Okay.
I think it was a Camaro.
Okay, don't get too deep in cars because I don't know that
Well,
much.
no, it was a Camaro, but for some reason, I think it was a Camaro, but it was a Berlinetta, and it had the colors of
Women.
a woman's car. I've got a 1975 Mustang II sitting in the back.
It's a baby blue.
But it is baby blue. You don't see typically a masculine man driving that because it's my wife's car. So some of the newer ones, like the Jeep Liberty, or I even heard this about the Bronco.
The new Broncos.
New Bronco.
No, and I know people teased my husband forever about the Miata, the MX-5. They said it was a girl's car.
The Miata was. However, the Miata nowadays has become, I wouldn't say necessarily a collector's car, but somebody usually takes it, soups it up, modifies it, whatever, because of its frame, because of its
it's
weight,
sweet.
different things like that.
It's sweet.
So, I mean, I had my brother actually had his on the front of one of the car magazines because it was like the hottest car around. And it was a Miata. Also, I had my brother-in-law, the same thing. He had his Mustang on the cover because it was, one, it was the fastest car around, and two, it was when they came out with that changing color, depending on how you looked at it and how the sun was.
Yeah, the prism job.
It was awesome.
Well, and the thing is like with Miatas, they were built not by the body down. They were built from the sound of the engine up. They built the Miata by the sound of the engine. They played engine sounds, and whatever people liked, that's the one they went to. Then they built the car around it. Oh my gosh, I see a lot of text, but I have no idea what that says.
I'm reading.
Oh dear. Eric, you write too fast. You must be talking to text or something.
Miata only means girls can only drive this thing. Not Mata, Miata. Oh no, there's an I in there. He's got Miata in there. You got to remember, I'm reading this on a big screen in front of us. It's not, And Sally says yes, all of her cars have been maintained. Her cars, if her cars are like her house, they're spotless.
They're perfect. Yes.
I think I've only been in one of her cars,
and that's why Sally and I are friends.
So, and it was not Eric that said he needed to take his car, his Lexus in. It was Marilee.
Oh.
Marilee said she had to take her Lexus in.
Now, Marilee is the reason why we go on yachts. So
Marilee provides us yachts.
Yes.
Eric is going with us next year.
Yeah, Eric's going with us next year. So yeah, Marilee, we're going to connect you to Eric because he's got to get on that yacht with us next July. Anyway, because he's a freaking hoot. We'd have so much fun with him. Anyways.
He might even jump off the top deck.
Oh, no, not allowed to do that.
No, it says do it at your own risk. It doesn't say you can't.
We're not stopping the entire trip because you break your neck jumping off the top deck.
I thought it was awesome. It's only 30 feet in the air. Maybe. Not even that, off the water.
Anyways, we digress. If you want customers to respect what you tell them and how you share or how you work with them, you need to take care of the things they see you in. There, that's the bottom line.
Meaning of Miata moved to Croatia. That's Eric, of course. So yeah, I mean,
I like my Miata.
What does it say if you have a lot of cars?
Indecisive.
That what?
You're indecisive.
Indecisive, that's me. That's why I have so many cars.
It must be a Swanson thing because Eric's got a lot of cars too.
Well, there's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of people who have a lot of cars, but they're all Chevys or all Fords or all Toyotas or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But there's also the guy who has anything and everything under the sun. If you look at what I've owned, like I said, I've owned over 30 cars. I think I've owned every common brand out there because I have not owned the Miata. I haven't owned a Lamborghini or anything like that, but I've had Fords, I've had Chevys, I've had Dodges, I've had Toyotas, I've had Kias, and I've had them all. Hyundais.
Yeah, I keep cars too long, so I don't have that kind of a list.
Yeah.
I mean, because I just recently got rid of a car, so yeah, it's rare for me. Anyways, what are we trying to teach everybody today?
That cars express who you are. They express who you are. They express what your business is in some cases.
And like what we were talking about where we saw somebody's car and it was completely jam-packed with trash. Don't be that person if you want to work with other people.
Say that again. I'm sorry. I read a thing that Eric wrote.
The car was packed with trash. They opened the door and it was packed with trash, like it was their trash can. And
that's disgusting.
And I said, if you are that way with your car, do not work with people that will see you in that car.
Well, no.
Because it means it reflects what you do at home, reflects what you do with business. You take care of your things that are outside, you will take care of the things that you work with them for.
Well, I don't know if I'd want to do, especially like in the finance world,
it's a mental state
world or whatever. I would not want to work with somebody who has a trashed car.
It's a mental state. Same thing with your home. If you are a hoarder, but you are talking to people about life insurance, no one's going to trust you. It's a mental thing. What you do at home, you do at work. So what's going on? You have to read it out loud or something. Read faster.
I'm looking at what Sally wrote because she had a Ford Explorer, a BMW, a 72 Oldsmobile Cutlass 442, which was gorgeous, by the way.
Yes, it was.
And a Mercedes all at one time. Too many to keep up with. But if you look at each one of those personalities, those cars' personalities, it expresses something about Sally. And I think the Cutlass was her husband.
It was her husband's.
So the Cutlass, I mean, expressed, but it's in a lot of cases, especially when you're as committed to your husband as Sally always was, or is.
Wi-Fi isn't set up.
Uh-oh.
For help, go to your Alexa app.
The computer's doing all kinds of weird things behind us.
Okay.
So, Eric is killing me here today.
He's writing too much.
He's got some good stuff too. But Sally it expresses their togetherness, their family. A lot of times the car will express your family and who your family is as opposed to who you are.
Wait,
personally.
he says cars, Croatia, amazing, ridiculously super. Cars, got it. You're so funny.
He must be bored today.
Give me an
He's listening to us.
I know. He's distracting you because I can't see the screen without squinting.
It's something about Lexus, except he spelled it with an A. I don't know. Oh, Alexa. He spelled Alexa.
Oh, he's playing. Give me the
That's
E.
because
Give
my
me
Alexa
X,
decided to be stupid and is no longer online right now. I don't know what to
Oh,
do with
she's
it,
not stupid. She's just offline.
My wife renamed our one in the bedroom. We got Alexa in our bedroom.
What is it?
Renamed it Ziggy.
Ziggy?
Yeah. So all I can think of is what was the name of the show? Not Battlestar Galactica. Ziggy was on.
That was a little silly machine robot. His name was Ziggy.
Yeah, I know. And what show was it?
Quantum Leap. No,
Was it Quantum Leap? No.
Quantum Leap had
Yeah, that was that. But there was also the little guy.
Yeah, it was the little metal guy. I think it was Galaxy.
It wasn't Battlestar Galactica. It was something.
Anyways, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
And I can say Alexa here because nothing here can hear me because that one's offline. Alexa, play Denim and Pearls podcast.
Siri, play Denim and Pearls. Oh, shoot. She is listening. Anyways, we are really loopy today.
Never eat on camera and never say those three.
Alexa,
Siri, or Apple. What's the other one?
Oh,
Google.
Oh my gosh.
Says you yelled Quantum Leap like you just won bingo.
Yes, I loved Quantum Leap. Anyways, I loved Scott Bakula. I was in love with that guy. Anyways, we digress.
We slightly digress.
Bottom line, whatever the public sees you driving around in, if you are serving them in some capacity, make sure it reflects your business correctly. Now what?
He says that we're killing all the Alexas in his house.
Alexa, send Michelle a box of chocolate strawberries.
Oh, this is so bad.
Okay, we need to go because
Add
now
a
we
box
got
of strawberries to my cart.
Okay.
So there are many things in our lives besides cars that express ourselves. And if you're going to have a piece of junk car, park it in the back of the parking lot and walk. That way you can get your Pokemon miles.
I think we're still on Croatia time. I think we're on vacation still is our problem. We can't seem to get our brains to like stay on a topic well.
Hey, I tried to get you back on topic. Your cars represent you. Or they can represent you. And if you don't have a car that represents you, figure out how to get it.
Does it say,
And I
Alexa,
don't mean
buy me
steal
another
it.
car, please?
What about, oh, there's one. I didn't, it's not what he wrote, but what about a car phone? Remember those?
Yes. The
You
bricks.
were like rich if you had a car phone,
Yes.
especially if you could afford the service.
Yes.
Having the car phone was one thing, but having the service was another.
I remember my brother had a car phone and it didn't work. It was just there.
It was there for appearance sake. You know,
It was like a chick magnet. I've got a phone in my car.
well, of course. You know, I always like the memes, the videos where it's the guy, he's standing beside the car and it's not actually his.
Yeah, he just stands. Yeah.
He just stands there in order to get the girls.
That's what Eric's doing. He just drives around. He just borrows people's cars.
Oh, he had a car phone too. They were simply amazing when they worked. If they could reach the satellite.
I'm about to say, if they could get to the satellite, that was the other thing. Anyways, okay.
Well, remember the bricks, the cell phones
Yeah.
that were bricks? Those crazy things. If you had one of those, I mean, those were like $4,000 or something like that back in the day. But it was a status thing.
In most cases, it was more than the car.
A lot of times, most of the times it was. But it was a status symbol. You know, so nowadays, if you have a cell phone, it doesn't say anything
Well,
because
now-
everybody has
But
one.
now the status is, do you have the really thin, micro thin one that folds out to a big screen?
I've seen those folders and everything, but that's not a big deal anymore.
And now it's more of a status symbol. If you have a flip phone, you do, huh?
He says he had a brick 30 minutes for $200
Wow.
for 30 minutes. You had to be a rich guy
Yeah.
or individual.
Rich gal, individual person. Yes. But anyways,
So what you have, not only cars, but what you have in your car,
what's in your car?
what you wear.
Well, that's I said. How
Everything
do
is a
you
status
how do you
symbol.
maintain the inside of your car? I mean, I could have the 69 VW Bug and it could be completely trashed and it's like, ew, but it's gorgeous. So it's like, ooh, right? So take care of things. Take care of your stuff.
Who knows? You could be using a brick today.
No, that's a bad status symbol. You don't want to have the brick. Or you can be really cool like
Is it
Eric.
Back to the
Wait.
Future
You
movie?
have to be really cool like Eric and touch your glasses and make the phone call.
Oh, yeah.
That's the new one.
Yeah, well, I don't know if I'm as special as Eric.
That's
but-
cool. Here, let me get that call.
I was just thinking, hello.
I'm thinking Sally had one too, actually.
Had a brick?
No, the phone.
Oh, yeah. The yeah, those things.
Anyways, did you all get what we were trying to talk about? Because I need to get us offline because someone's got the
Oh, we are
giggles.
over our time.
Yeah, we are way over and we're going crazy. Right?
We have gone crazy.
Yes.
And it's all thanks to Eric.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for Eric, we wouldn't have a show.
Yeah, we would.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but he keeps us going. So you should step in all of you people out there step in when we're live and give us
And harass us like Eric does.
and give us all kinds of
It's
good
awesome.
comments.
Well, and it keeps us going because I would not have gone down the sports car alley, and then the two Swansons got into it with sports cars. So it works. It works.
Eric has got imagine your iPhone, your phone glasses being contacts.
I got something in my eye.
Well, you would have. I think it goes. I mean, if we look at it, I mean, all of our movies and stuff, they got the little earpieces, and you notice they never lose signal unless they take them out and get crushed by the bad guy. But they never lose signal. We need earpieces or those implanted earpieces now, and that's your phone
No, just be here.
in your jaw. That's weird.
You just put it. They'll have a mole. Everyone will have a mole. I have a mole, and you just push the mole, and then you can talk.
Got to read my last comment. Poke myself in the eye to make a call.
Yeah.
Beep.
Hello. Wait, I lost you.
I tried hanging up on someone and
Had to throw his glasses? No.
something. I'm getting a call now.
Oh. Okay, everybody. Remember, how you reflect the outside of you, be it your car, how the inside of your car, what you're wearing, all of that is body language that's screaming before you ever speak. So make sure it reflects you in the way you want it to reflect you. That's the bottom line.
It's all in body language. If we ran around naked,
That would scare people away.
That's only because our society says such.
You'd be
We're all
arrested.
born with a birthday suit. Come on.
You'd be arrested. Okay.
You might
Anyways.
get arrested, yeah, but
Anyways.
anyhow, I think that's the end.
It
Don't
is
forget
the-
to like and share, especially this show, because this was pretty good.
Yes. And Eric, I need to connect you so you can go to Croatia with us in July.
Yes.
And Sally, I'm hoping can join too. That would
Yeah,
be
Sally.
so much fun. Oh, we could have a Habitude Warrior
We need a
cruise.
speaker conference. Yes, a Habitude Speakers Conference.
Well, I'm supposed to be doing a mastermind next year, so
We actually need to turn it into a.
I'm supposed to be
business
making
trip.
it that. So I haven't done it yet. I'm
All right.
slacking. So, anyways, go have a fabulous day, and if your car's dirty, go clean it.
Give your car a bath.
Denim and Pearl said so.
So at this point,
My name is Dr. Michelle Mraz.
and I'm Brian Swanson.
We are Denim and Pearls. We're business casual.
with Pearls of Wisdom.
From the porch and apparently from every sports car that Brian mentioned and Eric mentioned.
Don't
Oh,
forget to
and
like
Sally.
and share.
Okay, so be well, everybody. We'll see you next week, Friday, same bat time, same bat channel.
I think that's copyrighted.
Copywritten to whomever it belongs to. Peace.